What is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm on the SP404 Mark II and I want to do this little video. I don't want it to be a big rant about social media or anything like that, and I don't want to pass any judgment on anyone either. But personally, I've been finding recently that I spend way too much time on social media. Now I have to for SP Vids obviously, because that's where this whole thing exists, but outside of that and in my personal time, I'm really trying to cut back on the amount of time I spend just aimlessly scrolling through reels and things like that. Another thing with social media that I think is real as well, especially for creatives, is that there's a pressure to share things for the platform, and that's really been instilled in us by the people that own the social media platforms, because without us they wouldn't have anything to make money off. So we're creating this content for them, they're providing a platform and then earning a very healthy profit off the things that we are sharing. And I do think that they've forced into us this idea of anything that you create needs to be shared, because there's an opportunity for it to blow up or go viral and get a load of followers and be a success. And all those things can be true, don't get me wrong. That's one of the positive things about social media, I guess. You can find new audiences and new people that enjoy your music, but sometimes it can also be detrimental to feel that pressure when you're just trying to create art. So what I've been trying to do recently is just try and forget about that a little bit in my spare time. And one cool thing that I've been doing, and this kind of actually does relate to SP Vids a little bit, I guess, I've just been kind of trying to enjoy my own music a little bit and listen to my beats and play around with them, have some fun with the effects, and I've just found it to be a pretty positive experience. Much more positive than sharing a video online and getting a few pats on the back for it, which honestly guys, I really appreciate all your feedback obviously, but it is really nice to just sit with your own work and just really flow with it and enjoy it and just have a good time with it. So I've been doing live performances basically to myself. It sounds a little bit sad I guess, but it's actually been pretty fun. So with the pattern area, if you have a lot of beats lined up in the pattern area, you can do this in other ways as well, but I'm just going to talk about this way for today. You can basically seamlessly create endless music, and that's because every time you play a pattern, you can queue up the next pattern on the SP404 Mark II. Now, there's other ways to perform live on different devices. I know that MPC are making huge strides with the MPC Live 3 to enable a more performance-focused use of that device. But yeah, on the SP here, it's quite rudimentary, but we have a pattern. We can trigger that pattern, and before that pattern's finished, we can select the next pattern that's going to play. And that's not limited to the same bank, so I can change between banks if I want to and basically start a brand new beat. So I'll just quickly show you this so you get the idea. I'll start on A and then I'll move to B and we'll move to a different beat. And of course we can just keep that going indefinitely. I could hop back to A again, I could go to C, I could go to D, I could go to E, I could play around in B with all the variations. There's so much fun you can have with your own music just jamming along with the SP. And I haven't even spoken about the effects yet properly really. So obviously we've got access to all these effects. They're multi-parameter, so we can change certain things about these effects on the fly. And that's a great time as well. So we could have a cutoff like this using the filter drive. Could add some delay. You really can have a lot of fun with it. And another tip with the MFX, which I really want to show you guys to make this experience even more fun and seamless, is the use of the remain button. Now, what remain is going to do in relation to the effects is allow you to access the parameters silently. So you're not going to actually trigger the effect, but you're going to be able to change the parameters. I'll just do a demonstration here. I'll play this loop, I'll play around the filter parameters, and you will see that it doesn't actually affect the sound. Okay, so you could see there that it's not actually lit up. The filter drive button isn't active, but I'm able to get to the parameters to change them. So what this enables you to do is before you apply the effect, you can get it all set up properly. So what I'd want to do in this instance is have the cutoff at full here at 16,000, and I want the resonance and drive at 0. So we'll come out of there, we'll start this loop again, we'll use remain. Now it's ready to launch. So that really is the way to get seamless with the effects when you apply them. So every time I'm playing around with beats, performing with them, I'm always using remain. It's like your best friend in this situation, and it just makes jamming so much more seamless and so much more fun. So yeah, that's all I want to say in this video, guys, is just the art that you create, instead of making it for everyone else all the time and sharing it with everyone else, spend some time to enjoy it for yourself, listen to it back. Maybe if you've got some beat tapes, listen to those back and feed it through your SP and jam some effects on it just for a bit of fun. Enjoy the art that you've created, enjoy the sounds and the music that you've created. I think it's so important to do, and it's really important to get out of this mindset of everything having to be shared on social media and the pressure that comes with that. We don't need any more pressure in our lives on top of everything else that we have to deal with. So yeah, I've been taking a step back from social media. I've been trying to enjoy just listening to my own beats, playing my own beats a little bit more, and showing myself a bit of respect for what I've achieved with this device and the beats that I've created. It's definitely worth doing. I hope this is going to be useful to some of you that maybe are finding you're spending too much time on social media and feeling that pressure, and hopefully something good can come out of it from what I've just shown you here today.